Now, please stay tuned for our daily ad because, guess it or not, believe it or not, hold on to your seats. Today is Evaluate Your Life Day. If you don't know what to do with your life, this is the perfect day to rethink your choices up until this moment. Now, continuing on page 2, please catch our Vox Pop. The learners of ProEd Academy shared which study tips work for them the best as learners nationwide gear up for the year-end examinations. Oh, you can hear the stress in my voice. Now, please watch this video to learn more. Now, viewers, here you can see our photo of the week taken by Jeanette Diergaard. It's an amazing photo, as you can see for yourself. Also on page 2, you'll read about the We Care project that was established under the School of Destiny Association, SODA, consultancy, and launched in February 2021. The initial aim is to provide practical tools of self-awareness, self-discipline or leadership skills, and character building, which they believe will help school-going youth to navigate towards making appropriate daily choices. The project launched its first episode on the School Talk show on Monday, the 11th of October this year in Windhoek at Jan Moore Secondary School on the topic Self-Worth and Anti-Bullying. Please watch the video.
We are joined by the Honorable Minister of Justice, Honorable Yvonne Dosa, the Inspector Representative, Brenshiv Kashika, and most certainly the Principal of Jan Moore Secondary School, Mr.
Mentor and coach from SODA, as well as a law graduate from the University of Namibia. I'm here to tell you guys just a little bit of the background of why we are here, which is because of the We Care project. In my last year at the University of Namibia, I conducted a research which was that Namibian schoolgirls or Namibian women should be provided free sanitary pads as a human right. Then this is why we came up with the We Care project, where we work with the boys and the girls clubs from various schools, including Jan Moore here. And where the boys will be donating sanitary pads to the girls because they care. So that's why we call it the We Care project, because us, the men, we care for our ladies. So far we have...
As you know, because you watch our show Generation C every week and you read The Zone, which comes out on a Tuesday, usually our feature is on page 4, where we will be reading from next. Now, this week, the feature focuses on inclusivity, and the Elua Special School in Ongwediva has been the home of learners with hearing and visual impairments, and aims at being the voice in a society that does not accommodate. And on page 7, as usual, our star teacher of the week. This week it is Thomas Ndipanda, who is a teacher at Epako Secondary School, and he teaches mathematics and physics to grades 10 to 12. Now, I have to say so myself, that has been a very informative edition of The Zone this week. And now it will be St. George's who takes the stage, and we will be heading on to School Corner. So please stay tuned, viewers.
Good afternoon, my name is Grace Ndove.
And my name is Anesum Sarura.
Our first school newspaper is brought to you from Etosha Secondary School in Sunab. The school touches more on the introduction of the new curriculum, mental health, brains and beauty, and Heritage Week. The Etosha Milestones shares with you a valuable moment on the Etosha Secondary School grounds where the learners took pride in their cultures and appreciated those of other learners.
Chris Colin, give the drum to Chris Colin. But I like that people.
Amazing content right there. Now we take a look at what Winnie du Plessis has for you guys. The school touches on Heritage Week, the boys' hostel, code of conduct, and the importance of a clean environment.
The editorial team of St. George's is next with an exciting newspaper ready for you this week, touching on all things from sport to academics and culture. They are ready for action. Crystal, the editor of St. George's, talks about the upcoming exams in her editor's note.
Hello everyone and welcome to the second published edition of The Anchor. It's almost everyone's favorite time of the year, with holidays and festivities right around the corner. But before that, we should face one last challenge: exams. They can be a daunting task to some, but I just like to offer a simple reminder to students: do not stress or overthink the work, because exams are simply a chance for students to prove what they know. So don't stress, do your best, and forget the rest. With love from the St. George's Media Club, good luck everyone.
Fantastic School Corner. Now we head over to Varsity Chatroom. Be sure to follow us on our Telegram channels.
That is it for me, Grace.
And that is it from me, Anesu.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, viewers. Today we are joined by the amazing Professor Matipira from NUS, the Namibian University of Science and Technology, and he came to tell us about the previous research day and in general the research days that occur on campus. So thank you so much for joining us, Professor.
Thank you.
My first question to you is, what is the aim of these research days? What do they aim to achieve?
Thank you very much. The aim of the research days is to, like the previous one, was meant to stimulate interest in research to the young researchers, and also to exhibit research which is done by the senior researchers as well. Yes.
Very interesting. My second question is, could you please tell us about the research day, the last one that happened on the 23rd of September?
Thank you very much. The last research day was a success. It was online, virtual, and we had a lot of invitations of different researchers across the globe, from India, from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, some from Australia, and around here. And we had about more than 237 participants who participated in the research day. So it was actually an interesting event which was so successful. And very good papers were presented by different researchers, which actually stimulated a lot of researchers at NAST and also the global community, those who are interested in research.
That is amazing to hear that something like that happened right here on Namibian soil. I want to ask, the sounding, obviously it was online because of COVID regulations, I guess. Hearing that it was people from all over the world, from India and wherever, how did they come to know about a Namibian university hosting such a research day?
Oh, thank you very much. We reached out to the global community through our call for paper, and most of the researchers who have interest, they also responded.
Okay.
And we had also other researchers at NAST. We also have connections with researchers in those different spheres of the world. So they also invited most of them also to attend the session. Yes.
Now my next question to you, Professor, is does every facility at NAST get a chance to participate in these research days?
Yes, indeed, they will. Like now we are going to host the Institutional Research Week, which will start on the 8th of November up to the 12th of November. So this is an interesting occasion at NAST where all the faculties will be exhibiting the research that they did over the year, usually novel ideas in terms of research, and we will have a lot of very significant people who will attend, who have been invited to come and grace the occasion of the research week. And then thereafter, when it is opened, that's when we'll have different showcase of different novel ideas in research from different researchers, particularly from NAST, to show to the community what NAST is doing in terms of research. Yes.
That sounds amazing. That it's such a one-on-one communication between Namibia and the bigger world, and Namibia and its own community. Now, sir, unfortunately, my last question to you is the upcoming research day. What does it entail? Can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming one and when it will take place?
Oh, that's the one I'm referring to, that it will take place on the 8th of November up to the 12th of November.
Okay.
And it will be inclusive of all the faculties at the university, and we will have different research presentations from these different faculties showcasing what they did during the year and in terms of research. So we have research extending from engineering, from health and applied sciences, from computing and informatics, from management sciences, from spatial sciences, and human sciences. So it will be across the whole spheres of research in any setting. So it is a very, very important occasion where we will actually exhibit appropriate research from the university, which is very, very important. And we have some transformative research that will be exhibited on that occasion from our faculty. That one I can speak specifically. One of them will involve the development of a software that will be able to identify corruption in institutions So it will be specific, designed and meant for that. And in addition to that, one notable research in our area will be that of e-health for Namibia, where we have a departure point of shortages of health professionals in the country, but we are arguing to say that if we integrate ICT, we'll be able to mitigate that problem, and maybe the system will improve. So we are working on something in collaboration with researchers from Germany who are coming in on pro bono, say that we develop and model everything on, and then with the engagement of the Ministry of Health in Namibia. So we are actually at the initial stages of trying to do that. Yes, and there are so many other research which has been developed in engineering as well as computing and informatics, and even in spatial science. I would say in all the different faculties, there are notable research that will be exhibited on the occasion of the research week at NAST. And that is very, very important for the community to actually see what is important, what NAST is doing in research, and transformative research translate to something which will actually help the community, which is part of the responsibility of universities to develop those things. Yes.
Professor, I want to thank you so much for joining us today, and I'm pretty sure our viewers, since this show targets the youth, those who listen to us now, I myself feel very excited to learn more, to have learned more about these research days. So thank you so much for joining us, and I want to wish you the best of luck with all research days to follow, and any any intuitive days, any intuitive projects that the NAST University has coming up.
Thank you very much for having us, and we sincerely appreciate, and we hope to reach out for people to attend on the 8th of November up to the 12th of November, although we hold it virtual because of COVID protocol. Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Now, unfortunately, that brings us to the end of yet another episode of Generation C. Please remember to clear your time every week at 2 p.m. to catch the latest and greatest in your youth news. See you all next week.